Johnny, how much are you looking forward to being back in the technical area on a Friday night against one of your previous clubs?
Yeah, I can't wait. It was frustrating on Boxing Day, obviously, the whole day really, not being able to be down there with the lads and obviously the way it panned out. So delighted that we got another game so quick. Delighted that I can be back sort of amongst it, if you like. Obviously I could be in the changing room before and at half-time, stuff like that, but it'd be nice to be back down on the touchline with the boys and with the staff, and looking forward to putting things right.
It's not where you wanted to be against Sutton, but could you see the benefits of the eye in the sky view for the Sutton game?
Yeah, I mean, you do get a better view of the game. I don't think there's any doubt about that, but obviously it's hard to impact it from up there. Obviously got Terry and Rob down there that they are my eyes and ears, but it was just frustrating, feeling obviously a little bit detached, but it does give you a different perspective of it. See things perhaps from up there, but for me it just feels more comfortable being down amongst it.
Moving on to Colchester, since the last time we played them, Matthew Etherington has taken charge, like Stephen Clement, somebody else you know from your early playing days.
Yeah, and a former teammate of mine, and obviously a former club of mine as well, so it's a decent affiliation there. Matty's gone in there and he's tried to implement his style on their team, and although the table sort of suggests something different, they are a good team and a tricky team to prepare for, because they've got good players that can hurt you, and he's got them playing in a slightly different way. So we've got to be bang up for it. We've got to be better than we was 3 days ago. We've got to be more like we was 3 days before that at Crawley, where we was magnificent and left it all out there. And that's the type of character that we're going to need to show to bounce back. And obviously we got a great result against them at their place, and we want to back that up now and try and do the double over them.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, 2-0 the last time we played them. In fact, you've got a 100% record against Colchester as well as Wimbledon managers. So as you say, particularly after Boxing Day, we really do have to be bang at it.
Yeah, we want to keep that run going. Obviously it's not about me, but we've had some good results against them in the last couple of seasons, certainly since I've been here. And if we do what we do well, and we get back to being really front foot and doing all the things that have generally been bringing us some really good success, I think we give them big problems, like we do any team. But we can't dip our levels. If we do that, you can come unstuck, which was shown. So we need to get back at it and start again about what we do really well, and I think we can cause them big problems.
Does Joe Lewis come back into your thoughts immediately?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Joe was a loss the other night. He's been excellent for us all season, hasn't he? So for him to get the suspension was a difficult one, because I felt it was a little bit harsh. I think he made 2 fouls in the game and got 2 yellow cards for his troubles. So to lose him for a game because of that felt a bit harsh, but we had to deal with it, and it was an opportunity for someone else. But obviously Joe being available again comes back into our thinking. Yeah.
The battle for those positions on the wings, there's plenty of food for thought after the Sutton game, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's food for thought all over the pitch. On the wings, we made some changes there. We've got a couple of different shapes that we play in. Sometimes it doesn't involve wingers. It's more sort of a narrower four with 2 forwards. So we have to look at what way. I think we are equally as effective in the different shapes that we play. And we can do both really well, which we've shown a lot of the time. So, we'll look at the opposition. We'll pick a team and a style of formation that we think gets the best out of us and gives them the biggest headaches as well.
How is everyone? Is it just combating against tiredness basically at this time?
Yeah, that's it really. It's just it's the schedule of games, and it's the quick turnaround between games. So it's how much training you do and what you focus on really, and also putting the emphasis on recovery, doing the right things in between, doing the right things when you're not here, when you're away from the training ground. Obviously when they're here, we've got control on what the lads do and how much they train and what they eat and stuff like that. But obviously when they go away, they need to be doing all the right recovery stuff, eating well and making sure they refuel, because the games just come around so quick, and you've got limited time to train really in between. So today we focused on what we felt was the important work we needed to get into as far as preparing for Colchester and what they might do. But obviously you're not out there for hours and hours, because boys need to save their legs. They need their legs and energy for Friday, because I thought we lacked a little bit of that Boxing Day for whatever reason, whether that was just because of what the Crawley game took out of us, or the heavy schedule that we've had. Hard to put your finger on it, but we certainly dipped, and the whole focus from me, from the staff, but mainly from the lads themselves, is about getting back to our levels, and that means turning up at Plough Lane tomorrow, ready to really go for the throat.
Looking a little bit further ahead, it's now been confirmed that Ali's going to be a part of the Iraq squad for the Asia Cup. When do we lose him, and how are we prepared for that?
Yeah, so hopefully he's involved with for the Forest Green game, and then he'd go away on his travels after that. So I think he has to join up with the Iraq squad that week, and then obviously they have a build up. I think they've got a friendly leading into it that they want him a part of. So and obviously depending on how far they go in the tournament will define how long he's away for. So pretty much the month of January he's going to be gone, I think. Not sure the exact date, the earliest that he could return, but obviously we'll nail that down before he goes. But yeah, looking to have him involved in the Forest Green game, and then we lose Ali certainly for the next few, which is obviously bittersweet. We're delighted for him that he's got that international call up, that recognition, and it's great for us as a club to have that on such a scale. Asia Cup's a huge tournament, so. That's brilliant. Obviously, the flip of that is that we lose him, and we know how good he's been for us and how important. But we've got other players that are desperate for opportunities. You look at Josh Davison's come in and scored a few goals of late, and he's desperate to be a part of what we're doing as well. So we'll just have to find a different way. We've got plenty of options within the squad.